Welcome, guys. Welcome to the first episode of SPR, The Undercut. I'm PB. I'm joined with Verp and Sam today. I think Sam's away, but Verp's here right now.
Yo.
Welcome everyone to the stream. Jeddah, I see that you subscribed. Thank you very much. Dumb Donuts, thank you for the follow, and thank you everyone for coming joining in. We're happy to see everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? How are you, Verp?
Doing very, very good. Excited, stressed, but the most important, I'm doing fine.
Good. Glad that you're doing good, especially coming up to Abu Dhabi. You want to be a peak performance. Hello, Red. Christmas in 5 days. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good holidays. But yeah, Jeddah with the 2 months. That's crazy. Thank you very much. But yeah, Sam, how are you doing today?
I'm okay. I'm a little nervous for tomorrow, but I'm in good spirit.
Yeah.
Looking forward to tomorrow. It's gonna be a good battle. I actually can't wait.
Yeah, especially with people on track like your future teammate George. George is fast.
Yeah.
George is very fast.
He's amazing. He's been helping me throughout the week as well. So I've been ill and haven't really been able to get on. He's been helping me get the setup right. Right. I'm looking forward to it.
Mindpix saying hello to the chat. Hello, Mindpix. Hello, everybody. But yeah, we've got a couple of subjects we're going over tonight. First subject is driver of the season. Second is best race from the season. That's tier 1 and tier 2. This is for both tier 1 tier 2, by the way. Biggest surprise driver. So that's for us, like personally us, but we've kind of had a vote between ourselves on like who's the driver of the season, which was the best race. But yeah. Yeah, biggest surprise driver for us and our favourite drivers, and then got a couple of statements from a couple of fellas racing in the Abu Dhabi GP tomorrow for the final of tier 1. So we'll go over that and the standings. But to kick things off, it's going to be driver of the season. So there's a couple of people we had in mind, weren't there, lads? Like Sam, who did you have in mind for driver of the season?
Driver of the season, I think it can't go any further than CJ to be. He's won the most races and he's showed that he can be versatile as well. He won at Jeddah.
Yeah,
which shows he's really good at street tracks. And then he won at Imola as well.
Yeah, and Imola was heavy rain, which was just nuts.
Yeah, he did that crazy strategy as well. And he won at Australia as well by a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there, but his strategy is always perfect.
Jeddah
maybe he's a bit lucky.
Jeddah was crazy with 43 seconds in front of second. Well, that was nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, would you agree CJ driver of the season? I agree. CJ definitely driver of the season for me.
Yeah, CJ is a driver. He's a proper driver. Everybody knows here he's a proper driver. He's up the top there. Always when I can vouch for me and Sam when we see CJ are behind us or in front of us. We can get a little bit stressed out because we know
he's yourself a little bit.
He's not gonna get away from you. He's always gonna stay right behind you. Always.
Yeah. But yeah, it's without a doubt from us that CJM he's been a solid driver. Even like the races, like he's DNF'd in Singapore and Spain, but it proves how good he is when he's still at the top of the ranking, still in P1. No, sorry, he's P2 right now behind Verp. Sorry, Verp. But yeah, he's P2 right now, but when it comes to Mercedes, he's absolutely carried that team like all season. Not put a bad foot wrong. Like he's been top form.
Yeah, he's been top form, and he's the reason why they are fighting for constructors. So yeah.
Abu Dhabi is going to be a good one tomorrow. It is a 4-way drivers title. No, it's 4-way constructors, 3-way.
4-way constructors, and then 3-way in drivers.
Yeah.
But CJ's a humble guy. CJ's just a chill guy carrying Mercedes on his back. Ollie, make the meme. You know when Ollie's in the chat, he's got the meme creator at the ready. Yeah. But yeah, also just want to mention, big thank you to Orion. He's given us graphics. As you can see, like the overlay at the top, mentioning all the socials and the bar at the bottom. There is more to it. It's just for tonight with the Undercut, this is what it's going to be. Obviously, we're getting the logo for the Undercut made, so it'll improve. It'll be better. Welcome, Robert. Cheers for coming to the stream. Thank you, everyone, for coming watching. Yeah. I'll keep on top of that. I'll try and keep on top of your messages. But honourable mentions, boys. Who would you say comes close to driver of the season? I've got to say like Danny or mine picks as well.
Yeah, Danny or mine picks. I will say for me it has to be mine picks because after what he did in Singapore and what he did in Spa, unfortunately in the Spa he crashed out, but the overtake he did in the last few turns in the track was insane. Managed to have a good race pace on that race, but unfortunately he did a risky move in the turns. In Spa, and unfortunately he got hit out. I think that race would be like one of his best race at that season if he didn't crash out. But I would say mine picks is like it has to be. I want to say he's the driver of the season in Tier 2. I want to say that.
Yeah, when it comes to Tier 2, I'd agree 100%. He's the most consistent.
I wouldn't agree.
Why? Who would you go with?
Honestly, for honourable mention, I'd say Berger.
Yeah, no, Berger's been brilliant. Lights out, to be fair.
For someone who hasn't raced every race, and I don't know how he's done it, but he's gotten that far. He got to the last race of the season without winning a race, and he was still in the championship contention.
He will still. Yeah, I will agree. He's like, of course, Berger is up there, but. Like I said, like in a teammate wise and for the team and for all the races, I would say mine picks after because he genuinely saved his teammate to get that championship.
See, we've got a clip now of mine picks crashing on Spa. Does everyone in the chat want to see mine picks crash at Spa? we got to see the chat. Do we want to see mine picks crash at Spa? Yeah.
Yeah. We can demonstrate
I
on that.
caught this one on stream as well. That's brilliant.
Right. We will load that up. But yeah, I think mine picks has been one of the top. Like, he has definitely been one of the top drivers. Like, Danny has been amazing. Shadow has shown some improvement. But yeah, here we go. We're going to go into the clip now.
I just flicked into mine picks and I saw these bits of car everywhere.
Here we go. We'll go
amazing overtakes in this race. And everyone has fallen out of DRS in this top.
It was like, I think what my pace.
Oh, there's a collision. My picks goes off me. It's the barrier. That's a wheel off.
Yeah,
there we go. We'll get a wheel off for the replay. One more replay of it. P4 now.
Mine picks gives me a bit of a shot.
0. Here we go. They go down to Rouge. Easy right now.
There's been some amazing overtakes in this race.
That was insane. Like,
falling out of DRS in this top.
But I want to be fair with my picks.
Oh, there's a collision. My picks goes off me. It's the barrier. That's a wheel off.
I understand with his situation because when you see the replay, like it's a risky move, very risky move, but still, like after what he did on who did he overtake on the clean overtake he did at the last 2 turns?
That was on Rob, but I do have that clip. Do you want to see a clean overtake from mine picks, guys?
Let us see that because
that overtake was on Rob though, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was on Rob. Yeah.
Nah, but we're not gonna bully because my picks did that was a very good overtake. So we have to show people that overtake because that was actually insane. I didn't see the race, unfortunately, because I was ill, but after I saw that, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, we've got a couple of overtakes to look at tonight. So here is mine picks against Rob, which was really good.
Currently battling. Let's have a little look at this battle, side by side right now. Mine picks
and then everyone in the stream can just say which one you...
That was a good manoeuvre. If mine
which overtake you guys like the most at the end? I'm gonna see what people's faults are about that. Like, you can see such a clean timing on the last turn. Was such a clean timing to turn to the more to the left. Like, we can't say that. If people say, okay, that's a basic overtake, no, that's a difficult overtake, especially on that turn. Those turns is so easy to spin losing the car there, but my picks managed to have the car steady there and turning to the left so aggressive and still managed to have good traction out of the turn, and that's very hard too. So
you don't actually realise how hard the overtake is until you're actually in the car and you do it yourself.
Oh yeah, especially on the final 2 turns, Spa, like he did really good there because it feels so greasy. Like any sort of like little jank to the steering because, like, I don't know, the wheels don't pick up any traction on that final turn. Your car's gone. So to pull that overtake off, he did really well. So yeah, I think for me and Verp, I think it's got to be mine picks for the season. He's done really well. He's followed team orders when he really shouldn't have as well.
Yep.
But runner up for tier 2 is definitely Berger. 100% consistency all the way through. He just, you know what's crazy? If Berger would have just got one P1, he would have probably won.
That's the thing. That's the thing. If he got actually one P1, he was actually managed to have a good advantage on the last race.
Yeah, he was so fast. Like if he would have just got a P1 somewhere, like Silverstone, if he just didn't go for the long tyre strat and just played it safe, got the P1, he would have then definitely took it to the last race and probably won it. But yeah, it's got to be CJ for tier 1. Runner up for tier 1. Any clue?
Ooh, that's a hard.
Because it would be between one of you two. Like,
Yeah, I'd say George as well, though.
George. From what George has done so far, he's a great driver. Like, I can't wait to see what he does in season 2. It's gonna be really good.
Yeah, next season's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be put to shame next season.
He's gonna. I can promise you're gonna have much more difficult challenge the next season. You're gonna have. I'm a little bit glad I'm not there but of course it's very fun to be wheel to wheel with people that are fast and know how to manage to be clean driver but still be aggressive. So yeah.
But yeah, those 4 drivers this season, like even yourselves, you two, you've done really well. Everyone has, like, you've got to give a big shout out to everyone in tier 2. We've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been so fun every Friday. That's why we thought we'd put it on tonight. Like, the usual day of the Undercut is probably going to be Sundays, but tonight, while there's no tier 2, we thought we'd get a stream in, get to say hello to all of you, you know, at SPR, like, and give you our thoughts on the season so far. Well, it's done tier 2, but it was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. And
yeah,
then,
it was super entertaining.
Oh yeah, and then that brings us on to the best race of the season. Like, either of you could go ahead with this one. Like, what was the best tier 2 race of the season?
Oh, you know, although there was a lot of battling and some crashing, I absolutely loved Suzuka.
Oh, Suzuka was good.
I loved Suzuka, especially Danny and mine picks battling at the front, and then Danny not giving up the place and winning the race. Oh, I loved it. It was brilliant.
Are we like deciding on tier 2 then? I don't know. Maybe I think it has to be. To be fair, I want to say it has to be Singapore.
Singapore was good. That was such a good finale.
A good final race, and so much thing happened in that race. Danny got 5 grid penalty, and he had a bad start at the race.
Yeah.
And the mine pick situation, he slowed down and Danny clutched up, and we saw Jeddah was right behind him, managed to always catching up with Danny. There was so much thing happened there. We can agree that for us 3 here that race was so much shit was going on. It was like what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, and you've got to give respect to team principal, which was Red. Red was brilliant. Like, unless it was Red and mine picks, I don't know who came up with a strategy to give Zero the DRS, trade it, get Zero in front of Berger. But that was like big brain strats, and that is what won Danny the championship. If mine picks weren't there, it was over. It was completely done, finished, done.
Yeah, they were giving each other a lot of stick throughout the season as well, though, weren't they?
Oh yeah.
Picks and Red, but towards the end they started working together a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us in SPR was enjoying the diva attitude that was Aston Martin and like in tier 2. Tier 1 weren't too bad. You had Teletubby, which he's missed a couple of races, but he was decent in some. Baku, he was awful. Like, just shows.
Oh, don't get me started.
See, it just shows who's like the strongest on each track. Like George on street tracks is crazy. You're gonna have to watch out for him next season. DRK as well. He's gone to Williams. That's an amazing signing. Like,
We have some new lads as well, don't we? Some new fast ones that are coming. We don't really know what their potential is yet.
Yeah, we have much faster drivers now. When I'm seeing the time people getting, they're showing on the server, and also when we're doing practice.
yeah. But it's
So,
like, what I want to hear from the chat is like, who was your tier 1 driver of the season? That's what I'd like to see. Like, who's the tier 1 driver of the season? Here's the tier 2 driver of the season. Like, but for me, I think best race of the season for tier 1 was Silverstone, 100%. Like, how close that battling was with the 4 cars at the front all the way through was crazy. And it was good.
Shut up,
Verp took the win. But read the juicy comments section. We need Baku next season, me and Red. That was joint decision. Right. Sam, you keep up with the comments while I just chatter on. But yeah,
I can see on the chat too. I have chat right in front of my screen too.
So no worries. But yeah, best race this season, tier 1, hands down, Silverstone to watch, and then or even Imola. I even took part in Imola, and like if I was viewing it, it was the most entertaining. Or
when Verb had his little moment on the last lap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I lost the whole fucking car.
Doctor with 50 seconds of time penalties.
That was wild.
How the fuck did that guy didn't get disqualified? I don't understand it yet.
Yeah. But
TTV tier 1 driver of the season, clear? Yeah, definitely.
GTV.
You're good. But...
Yeah, I can't wait to see what he does in tier 2. He's a strong driver. Like,
yeah,
he has his moments.
He hasn't been there every race.
Yeah. And what was it? With tier 2, the best race of the season is either Spa or Singapore. I'm probably gonna go with Spa. Like, you got moments from like Dark Jeddah. I've got a really good clip of Dark Jeddah overtaking. How many cars was it? 3 cars? Was it 3 or 5?
Oh yeah, on the first corner.
Yeah. Should we go to that clip?
Yeah.
In tier 1 or 2?
That's tier 2. That one.
Ollie just said I made it PB.
He said what? Oh,
I made it PB. I think he's made it.
Oh, I know what is made. Yeah, I know what is made. Oh god, I can hear myself.
Shame I received an unfair in-game penalty. Yeah, Jeddah, you have a lot of potential, to be fair.
Are they going 3-wide?
Oh, Dark Evans gifting another sub. Thank you so much.
Yo, you know what? Right. This is another thing we want to do. Community member of the season. It's a toss-up between DRK Evans and George. Like, these 2 lads will not stop fighting gifting. Like, they keep going against it. It's like they've got a little competition who gives the most subscribers.
We don't have to pick one. No,
we don't have to pick one, but my god, I think these 2 lads are just going to keep battling to the end of time. Give it to George, I'm just that kind. Is he even gifting that?
Fair enough.
Right, we're going to go on to the clip now of Dark Jeddah overtaking 3 cars. Like, this is another lad that's improved all season. Absolute incredible form towards the last 4 races. But yeah, let's take a look at this anyway. Jeddah into P5 right now in a Ferrari. Here we go. Behind the kick.
Jeddah's currently
messing up there with a bit with the overlays.
They've gone 3 wide. Through goes Jeddah into
P5 right now in a Ferrari. Going behind the kick.
Jeddah's currently on a podium position.
He's flying, bro. He's overtaking Jay. He's overtaking Jay on the straight.
Go on, Jeddah, come on.
Okay.
Can Jeddah get him?
He's got him. He's on the back of kind fuel.
Oh, that's another 3 seconds.
Oh, George, stop it. Stop it. Look what he's done.
What?
What has happened? What's George done?
He's gifted.
68 bits. I don't even know how much. I don't even know what that is. I have no clue with bits, but thank you very much.
Yeah, but that's thank you, George. Thank you, George.
Yeah, George, we appreciate it.
Is 1 bit 1
penny? I haven't a clue, me, bro. But we, honestly, everything that everyone gifts, follows, subscribes, all money goes back into SPR Season 2 for you drivers to win when you make.
George, another bit.
Oh my
God damn it. The fighting, I knew it. Evans has just gifted
Dark
bits
Evans.
now. God damn it, I knew it. I knew they'd start fighting.
Stop it! Don't stop it! Don't stop it!
Prize pool gonna be massive next season. Yeah, it probably will be. It's
Well, that's what we want,
gonna
though,
be-
isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what the drivers. That's what everyone wants.
We do have a clip of one of our broadcasters right now. We have a clip of Sam having a battle on Austria. Does anyone want to see that?
Woo! Yes,
That
but-
was from the last Austrian race. It's not a bad clip at all either. It's quite a battle.
It
top
is quite a
three.
battle. I will just say something on this clip. We were battling a bit longer than this clip, obviously, but I knew that I had to get out of his DRS as quickly as I could, and he was being. Oh, George is gifted.
What has
another
George just done? There's another gifted, so boys, thank you very much.
sub.
Holy hell. Evening,
Thank
Jay,
you
how
so
you
much.
doing? PB, you've
We are
had a
on
golden
hype
chance
train.
to take
we
a
are,
lovely
we are
profit.
on hype train on the sub.
See, that's the thing with me. You'll get a lot of leagues that will just skimp money off people. I want everything to go back into SPR to make it even bigger. I want to keep growing it. I want the community to grow. Everyone just to try their best to get on. Keep the toxic shit down, but I want everyone to just have a good time. Somewhere they feel they can be competitive and have a bit of fun when we do the mystery events on the F2 stuff. Just everyone to have a good time here at SPR. We love it. I absolutely love the community we're growing. Especially here over on the Twitch. We might not get everyone over here, but the people we do get over here, we have a good time. But yeah, this is going to be Sam's clip of the last race that we did for Tier 1. It was Austria. Great race. George took it home for the win for Alpine.
Yeah.
It was a class race.
Oh
for
my
God's
God.
sake.
Don't play it yet.
Evans has just gifted 5
5
subs.
subs. Oh my God, Evans.
Danny, control player, Jensen, CJ, Evans. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
And it's just
subs.
give,
Yep. Danny, controller player, Jensen, CJ, and Nolly all get in the chat right now and thank
yeah,
Evans.
please everyone get in the chat and thank you.
Look at that.
Can we get
hype. Look at the Twitch.
That is insane.
With a fucking 40% hype. Oh my God.
That's nuts.
Price will better be able to buy F125. Yeah, for real though.
Yeah, price pool about to be crazy. Well, what is it with the money we've raised so far? You can definitely get a copy of F125.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
And when you think about it, though, George has just given himself money.
Yeah, George is giving himself money, and so is Evans, because Evans is in Tier 2. That's what people forget.
Well, yeah,
Evans
they're
is in Tier
gifting
2.
us money just to win it back.
That's
Is
the
that what
thing.
they're playing at?
Yeah,
What-
that's the thing.
What
That's the
rewards
thing.
have been given out? We've currently done Driver of the Season, which is Tier 1 CJ, runner-up. Who was the runner-up? It was George, weren't it?
Well,
Yeah.
we didn't really decide, did we?
Yeah.
We said,
it's
we said
bet-
me first or George.
yeah, it's like it's between 3 when it comes to runner-ups. Oh my god.
Oh,
5
oh my
Another
God.
5 subs.
Another 5.
investment. Oh my lord.
Oh
Say
my
my
God.
picks, yeah. Oh my God.
NG, Panda, Cloud, Legendary, Stick, they all get subs. Thank
Oh,
George. Thank George right now.
Level 4 on the hype train. Damn.
Bro,
Okay.
level 4 now. Bro, I don't think I've ever seen this on any of my streams, even when I used to do bloody Fortnite when it got released. No one knows. Yo,
Everyone get in the chat.
yeah,
Spam W's.
everyone needs to
When
give
we're gonna-
everyone needs to give dubs to George and
just said,
Evans.
when we're gonna stop.
When are we gonna stop? I don't think they're ever gonna stop. But yeah, we absolutely appreciate everything you guys. I'm speechless. I can't even get my words together. But the support you guys show is amazing. Like, holy shit. Orion Exotic, hello, bro. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for watching. We're currently on the Undercut gifting out rewards, but we're also getting gifted back off off Evans
Can't
and
form a
Orion.
sentence because we get interrupted every time.
I've
by
been
gifting
I've been trying to show a bloody bloody clip for ages.
Right,
Absolutely
just give us
dubs
30
in this
seconds
hype
to play the
train.
clip.
Right, here's the clip of Sam having a great battle at Austria, and then I will go over the driver championship again. Well, the driver of the season awards. Right, let's go.
Will we
Taking
see
it
him
inside.
overtake on the straight?
Oh no! See,
Oh.
Doctor's not gonna. He's not gonna give the position up easily. Sam's got to just get.
Yeah, so I knew
Doc.
Doctor was going to be very aggressive
Doc.
now because I've been trying to
He's
get him
gonna take
past,
the inside
get past
again.
him for a couple of laps.
Doc's moving
So I
on.
know I just had to
Sam
send
takes
it out
over
to be more
Doctor.
aggressive than I was.
Switch back.
I saw him switch me back there, try to go for the inside. The previous lap I tried to cut back, but I just thought, stick it on the outside, just
Oh,
keep the foot down. I was going to stay there, gave me a little bit of a
come
nudge
on,
there.
Sam.
I just stayed there.
Come on, Sam. Sam taking over again.
Gave him no option.
Such a good battle.
Stayed there as well.
Beautiful
Yeah,
battle.
coming down to this corner, I didn't think he was going to
Doctor rubbing up against the Ferrari.
stay there, but he did, on this
Very
fast
risky
right-hander.
downhill. And he paid for it by staying there, being aggressive.
Doctor really
He
needs to be
lost control of the car.
Sam is looking
Absolutely
good. Doctor with a
brilliant
3
clip.
second. Can Sam pull away now?
That is nuts.
Just had to be a bit more aggressive.
But yeah, back to the undercut. Yeah, so driver of the season, CJ. Runners up. This is tier 1, by the way. Tier 1 driver of the season, CJ, without a shadow of doubt, incredible form. Runners up, George, Sam and Ferb, all showing great form. I'd even throw DRK into that category as well, because of how improved he's, got over the seasons. Tier 2 is Mind Picks, 100%. He's going to take the driver of the season there. Runners up, Danny, Boston, Jay. There's too many in tier 2, isn't there? There's like Jay, Boston.
Yeah, there's loads of people who haven't had like
Jeddah.
a really good season on paper,
Yeah.
but when you see them race, they're really good.
Oh yeah.
Like Jeddah, he doesn't have like the best results when you see him in
No.
in the standings, but when you watch him race, he's one of the best.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What is it? I was gonna say. I think we should do a team principal of the season. What do you reckon? Should we? Let's take it to the Twitch chat.
Ooh.
Everyone in Twitch, should we have a team principal of the season? And who would you pick?
Well, is this related to signings as well?
Yeah, this is signings for this season, going into season 2. This is how much support they've shown, stuck with the drivers. I think Nolly K has been a cracking TP for Sauber.
Well, for me, there's no other than the very own PB.
I am the best. I mean, look at me. Literally, I'm LeBron.
He's the best.
Even Verp, the Red Bull TP, can admit I am LeBron in suit with suitcase. I am that kid. When it comes to people want to driving with me, I'm LeBron. No, but who would you two pick? Not being biased or anything, like, who would you two pick?
Honestly, I'd say you.
And why is that?
Well, I haven't gone one race without a teammate. At the start, you were there, and then when you did become a TP and not a driver, you supplied me with the best person you could, and I've never gone a race without a good driver next to me.
Yeah.
And then I had Doctor for next season, and you realised he wasn't the best pick. So now I'm sitting next to George, who's maybe even the best driver in the league. And I don't know how you can really get a better TP than that. Same with tier 2 as well. You got Burger and Fuel, so
I've got.
I don't know.
We love Berger here at Ferrari, and I had to get his best mate in, so he's happy to drive there. Do you know what I mean? I need him.
Yeah.
Need him on top form, and you and George seem to get on. So I was like, right, they're both fast, they're both creative when it comes to overtakes on the track, and yeah, I was just like, just stick them together, see what can happen next season. I think we're going to do really well. There's a lot of circuits that we agree with, so like Hungary, I can't wait. I wish I was driving for it.
I love Hungary.
It's one of the best. Hungary and Spain, my favourite track
Hungary's
ever.
so good.
But you see, like, you've got Red at Austin Martin. He's done amazing. To keep everyone happy, well, somewhat happy. There's been a lot of drama, and but he's kept the reins on him, sort of thing, and he got him to win the constructors. Got Danny to win drivers, so he's done really well this season. Nolly's done well, keeping the drivers he's got. He's got Robe to stay at Kick. He's picked. He's picked up another person this season, but he's been great. He's responding to his team members. That's what you want. You want people to talk. You want the TPs to actually speak to you. But
We
Ollie's
have got a highlighted message, so I do have to read it out. It's George said, "I farted."
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, and he also said, "PB,
no, that isn't George. That isn't
you've done
George.
incredible and formed the best team for next season. Hype yourself up."
Let's go. I can't hype myself up because my missus will be like, "You shit." So.
No, you're big head.
Yeah, big head, big torso. But yeah, Red's been incredible. Nolly has Ollie and Inders. Like, For me, season TP's got to be Red. I'd say just because of bringing home the titles as well. That's what I think anyway. What about you, Verb? Who's TP this season?
Well, it's not me because I haven't tried to be a TP this season, and I didn't know I got TP this season too. But I would say has to be Red.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta
Thank
be
you,
Red
Sam, for
because
voting me, but it has to be Red.
he have done some good tactics, and actually when we just I think I remember that MyPix said on the interview that the strategy that MyPix did to secure Danny the championship was Red's ID.
Yeah.
He said that it was like he was starting to say that, asked Red about the strategy, and Red said yes, do that and make sure you holding him up, and MyPix did, and then good idea for us Martins. I will have to say Red.
Yeah, he's done a great job. Like, everyone knows in the paddock chat what drama has come through. Like,
Oh my god,
there's
yeah.
been so much drama with Aston Martin, but again, to get the wins they have done. The team orders, to be fair, if mine picks didn't follow those team orders, Danny wouldn't have won. It would have been a burger win, wouldn't it? Like Monza
Yeah.
in Japan.
Yeah.
Orion just said, or is it George? I don't know. He said I can promote for SPR on my Twitch and my community. Thank
Yeah.
you for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro,
that's
if you
Sam.
want to, we appreciate that, mate. If you want to promote us, you can do. We appreciate all attention. Let's have a look. Some more highlighted messages. Nolly replying to Red. Thoughts on Williams next season? Who are well? You've got DRK. Who's the second
DRK
T1?
and Will. I think it's Will guns to.
Will's
Yeah,
fast.
Will-
Will's a good
That's
driver.
gonna be a good teammates. I think. Will in Austria, he did very good in Austria. He was clean. He was doing. He was fast too. He was fighting up there. Of course, when it comes to rain, I knew that, or not knew. I saw that he was a little bit slower in the rain. Unfortunate, but
Yeah.
I think he didn't have much of the time to practice on Austria with him when it comes to the rain. Unfortunate. But I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a strong team. I think they're gonna do good. Like for Dirk, he's just been unlucky in this season. I would say, like in Baku, he was really unlucky with Teletubby because he was right behind. He was right behind me and CJ and George in the race. But
DRK, see, I said this before as well. DRK, the improvement. I was saying it to my missus actually in the car. I was like, "How fast has DRK gone in these last few races?" She was even the missus was like, "Yeah, he's done all right," which is a big thing with her. Trying to get your missus to like your fantasy league on F1, but she recognises how good DRK's got. But SPR TV, we've got to do roles for this stuff and awards. Yeah, we can do. I'll put little trophy emojis next to your name. But yeah, even tier 2, Williams, you've still got Inders there. He's improved a lot.
Inders has been very good too. Yeah,
absolute lights out for him.
And
He's a TP now, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and Haas has picked up 0, I think.
Yeah, 0.
What signing?
Strong driver.
Yeah.
Very strong driver.
Dumb Donut
Always
with a
loved the role.
subscription. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much.
Don't big up the Red Bull driver next season. Big up to him.
Is that your man?
That's my man who's gonna be in Red Bull.
What a guy.
Thank you, Dumb Donut.
Dumb Donut, the new signing for Red Bull. Crazy. We're going to move on to the next subject now because I feel like we've been on here for quite a bit now.
Yeah.
What is it? Biggest surprise driver? Who's our favourite drivers?
Dirk.
Oh, I feel really selfish now because I've put myself.
Right, no, we need this take off Sam now. Who's been your favourite driver? We need this take.
My favorite driver at the season. I'm gonna be selfish too because I have some good, some not good reason, but like for myself, the recovery drive I have done this season in the races.
Yeah.
I want to say that, like in Jeddah, I didn't reach out to quali. I got from P17 to P2.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had Baku. I crashed out in quali, got P7, I think. and And then turn 1, I got spun out by Boston, I think. It was P15 and managed to win the race. And then same with Spain, not like that big recovery drive, was P13 and got P4.
I'm just reading, you can hear me giggling here, I'm just reading a chat and George is saying, Verb, you know you want to say me. But yeah,
You know
I
you
can't
will.
believe you two voted yourself.
I'll say George.
Yeah, George
I will
is-
say George. Yeah, George is up there.
George
George
is
is definitely
definitely
up there. Like I know me and George have go back and forth with each other, but I know of course he is a good driver, and he have done many good things, many big things too in this season too. He's like he have always made like a big moments in already in this the season. Either way, he was not at the start.
Yeah.
It's like for me, it's like I want to say me because I haven't seen a big recovery driver from other drivers in this season so many times what I've done. But I wanted, of course, saying that CJ and Sam is up there too.
See, I think like when it comes to surprise,
It all comes to you, PB. Actually, so
Yeah,
it has to be you
I
deciding that. Actually,
I think my two. I'm gonna do tier 1 first. Like this is my surprise driver. Like my favorite drivers in tier 1. And, like I can't be biased really. Like who I actually enjoy watching. I mean, obviously I enjoy watching you two, CJ. You know, I enjoy watching everybody, but like the best racing I've seen, like battle wise, like. It's really hard because you've had Red having good battles, you've had the tier 2 drivers coming out, like Danny's had incredible battles, but I'm going to go with George. Every time I see George having a battle, mate.
He's getting the flowers today,
Bro,
isn't he?
he is, like, no, but it's definitely George. I mean, TTV had a great showing in Singapore. He surprised me. And, what is it? I just tried to think of DRK with his recovery at the end of the season, actually. I'm going to give it to DRK. He surprised me the most because at the beginning of the season there was crashes, people calling him dirty. His battling wasn't too good, but he seemed to got the full picture now. He's put everything together, and that's how you see him improving in Austria, Singapore. You know, I think he's gonna get a P1 shortly, I reckon. And next season, Williams is going to be a team to be reckoned with because of DRK leading that team, and you've also got Will as well, which we all know is a strong driver. But yeah, no, the surprise for me this season is definitely DRK. When it comes to tier 2, it's probably going to be. This is hard for me. You know what? We can all do tier 2 here.
Wait, is it Indus that gave us 40 bits?
Is it who?
Oh, Enders has just redeemed the on-screen celebration.
An on-screen celebration.
Thank you for that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Enders.
When it comes to tier 2, we can all do this. So instead of hearing me yap on, Sam, start yapping. Who's your surprise driver at tier 2? Like, who's your favourite driver to
Oh,
watch?
you know, I love a good bit of a yap. Yeah, surprise driver. Oh, hard, you know. Okay, I have a couple in mind. I have Berger and Danny, but not the reason that he's just really fast. The reason because of how much he's improved.
Yeah.
It's a surprise of how much he's improved. Because at the start he was, I wouldn't say dirty, but he was not. He didn't have the spatial awareness that you do need to be a completely clean driver. If you know what I mean, like he didn't really understand like racecraft when you're wheel to wheel with someone.
Yeah, I think as well when Berger joined, he had this ego about him, you know, because he came out of he was on the league win. We just had another subscription. For some reason, it's just popped up. That's on YouTube. The YouTube, we've just had a subscription over there by Donut. We do have a YouTube, by the way, as you can see, the social links are at the top. But
And 40 bits from Evans, thank you.
Thank you very much, Evans, bro. What's going on? Thank you very much, guys.
It's
He
popping
needs to
off.
do this every day.
Yeah, I love SPR and everyone that's in it. It's brilliant. Well, yeah, when Berger first joined, he had this ego about him, didn't he? Because he just came off of a win. Like he's leading a league with Kindfield as his teammate. So And we've seen it before where drivers come in and you're like, oh, he's got an ego, he's probably going to be shit, oh, he's not going to be the best driver, and then suddenly he's just putting up podiums every race. He can't get that P1, but P2 and P3 he can definitely get every race. Like, so I agree with you there, Sam. He was a huge surprise.
Yeah, but there's also Mind Picks who was surprisingly consistent, because we always said he was consistent every race, but then when someone is consistent, you always expect something to happen. Because like you can't be perfectly consistent the whole season, but he kind of was.
Yeah.
Except from Spa when he made love to that wall, but otherwise it was.
Oh, my missus just cheered. Thank you. 5 bits. Let's go.
Let's go.
Currently P3 with a bit. George and Evans just battling at the top like 2 warriors, the guys. But yeah, everyone watching has a sub, lol. That's crazy. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for the donations, the gifted. Like, holy crap, you're doing amazing, guys. 12 gifted from Orion and 6 from Evans. That's wild. See, I've said that now, and Evans is going to be like, "Watch this, 20," and they'll be like, "Please stop."
But yeah, actually, no, I'm not subbed.
What? Sam's not subbed? How are you not
I've
subbed,
seen in
bro?
every stream when everyone's gifting, I still haven't been gifted a sub.
Wow. Sam not subbed.
I'll get one day.
Right, lads, great pod. Hopping off now. See you tomorrow when Sam wins the championship. Oh,
Oh,
so that's Orion's
stop
prediction.
it.
That's George's prediction. But yeah, so burger for Sam, surprise driver in tier 2.
Thanks, George.
Who's yours? Like, who has surprised you the most in tier 2?
It has to be Danny. Like you guys have said. When it comes to the work he have done from the start to the end now, with improvement, and always, he's not like he's never gonna give up improve himself. He's still trying to improve himself. He's always saying that. He have sometimes asked me like, how can I improve? How do you do that work? Because you want to know.
Oh, Evans just gifted me a sub.
God damn it.
There you go.
Evans.
I'm subbed, everyone.
Let's go. Big up.
Thank you so
Let's
much,
go.
Dark Evans.
But
You've
yeah,
gifted 15
Can we-
subs to the channel.
1 minute. Thank you very much, Evans, for giving us the sub. But can we all get an L in the chat for Sam? Oh, what an absolute L that he wasn't subscribed. Can we give him an L? Everyone hit the L's.
L yeah, gold. We just want to see L down in the chat now.
What an absolute
There we go.
loser.
Below that. Yeah, Sam said L too.
L'd himself. Alright, exotic with the L.
There we go.
Thanks, guys.
There
Wait,
we go.
But
Below
yeah,
that.
Verb, so Danny is your surprise driver now.
Yeah.
But, oh my god. Orion's just give this Orionception. Oh my. It's just gifted and it was you two keep fighting. You just keep fighting.
Oh my god.
It's a shame they're not in the same tier because they'd just be fighting on track as well. Because Evans is fast. But yeah,
Yeah.
Verp, Danny, go ahead. Oh my god. Indus is
Indus.
tiered back.
With,
They don't want to hear it.
because
Let's just make this a silent podcast.
They-
Make it a silent
They
one
don't
where
want to.
everyone
They
just
don't want to hear it. They're like, Verp, no one cares about Austin Martin anymore. Like, no one cares.
Yeah.
They want the downfall of Austin
No,
Martin.
we can only say for like, because you guys have like said why you say Danny. That's like the same thing I want to say too. So yeah, Danny, easy at that. You guys have said what I want to say. So
He has been lights out. A lot of improvement from Danny this season. But you know what? My surprise driver. Oh god. No, I was waiting for you two to get yours out, and I was trying to think, but I keep getting we keep getting subs and stuff. So my head's like, whoa, and I just forget with ADHD. Shout out to everyone who has ADHD. It's a real problem. I forget who I am. But yeah, surprise driver of the season.
Indus.
Yeah. You know what? I think I've been Inder's like cheerleader throughout this whole season. I'd say Inder's.
You have kind of.
Yeah, I love Inder's for you, bro. Best Williams driver this season with the points. I think. Did he get more points than 0 in tier 2? I'm not sure. It's been the most competent. It's been the most consistent. Yeah, it's either Indus or Jeddah. Indus or Jeddah. No, I'm gonna go Indus P1, Jeddah P2, and then we're gonna put Shadow in P3.
Oh my god.
Apollo UK has just been given a sub by Orion. Holy crap, that's 14 gifted. What the hell is going on?
Oh my god. Thanks, guys.
No, we've loved this season. It's been incredible. Like tier 1 and tier 2. Tier 2 was so entertaining, but tier 1 isn't over. We go to Abu Dhabi tomorrow, and I want to hear. Right, we've got a couple of statements actually. Do you want to hear predictions now, or do you want statements from the drivers who are fighting for
Statements from the
Let's get some
drivers.
statements in, yeah.
Let's get some statements. Right, we're going to start off with Verps. Right, so here we go.
You had to mention Jeddah.
Yeah, so here we go. Here's Verp tier 1. This is his statement. So it's been a good season for me. I've had some big. Hang on, where's my text gone? Give me back!
Oh.
Give me back the text now. We're having some technical issues. Right, here we go. Good season for me. I've had some big recovery drives, and maybe the best recovery drive in the season, like in Baku, coming from P16 because got spun out in turn 1 to eventually win the race. Same with Jeddah from P17 to P2. I'm feeling very good for the P1 always, but when it's rain, I'm a little bit slower there than the others. But very proud of my performance this season. I've done my practice every time, and I've always been in the top 5 most in the race. And I am proud I'm P1 in driver standings, so that's Verp's statement. And when it comes to tomorrow, oh, hang on, someone's gone. Goodbye, Orion. Have a good night, bro. See you later, George. But yeah, that was Verp's statement. What do you think of that, Sam? Would you say he's been most consistent this season?
I wouldn't say most consistent.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't say most consistent. I'd say he's been one of the best. Been one of the best drivers, but I wouldn't say he's up there with consistency, but he's not the most.
Yeah, no. See, like, Verp, recovery drive wise, Verp's up there because I feel like drivers see him in the rearview mirror in the Red Bull and get a bit scared for some reason. I don't know why. Like, no one battles Verp, I've noticed. But when he does battle, it's great, like with the RK.
That's because have you seen what Verp says to people after they battle?
Oh yeah, Verp.
Even if he does get past, they're scared of talking to him after. They're not scared of spinning out.
Yeah, Verp was. Oh yeah, everyone's scared of hearing Verp and getting the hairdryer off him. George has been the only one to stand up against him.
Yeah. To be fair, George has just said, Verp, all jokes aside, brother, good luck at your new job. All the best.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that, George.
So that's Verp's statement for this season. We're going to go on to the next one in a second. Should we get another clip? Do you want to see a clip? Do you guys want to see a clip?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Right, we've got a couple of clips still lined up here, guys. So we can either have... Ooh, we've got Berger and Danny having an overtake. Like... Yeah, we've got Berger or Danny. Which one do you want? Or do you want to see a battle from George and Danny at Spain? That's not a bad one. A battle Verp at Spain, said Red. I swear to each other more than 3 billion times. You know what? Yeah, because Red said that we're going to do Spain. Between George and Danny. Because it's pretty good.
Didn't Verp get some damage in the first corner at Spain? Had to drop back a bit.
That's definitely overtaken the race so far.
Who
The
asked
gap he
that?
had to squeeze through, but George is returning the favour.
Not what happened.
I remember that it was turn 2. That
This is a battle and a half for P4.
I remember David pushed me. He didn't give me enough of that room I needed for turn 2 when I was side by side with him. So I hit that curve on the apex very hard, so I lost the car, and then I hit it from the side, and I think I had it was not that big damage, it was just a little bit on the front wing.
Yeah.
I'm just adding audio. Right, so here we go. We've got George's statement. Overall, a resounding success. This is about SPR in season 1. I managed to come in myself. I feel like the racing is good enough to the level I want to race with. To race to, which always positive. I think we may need to enforce penalties on unsportsmanlike conduct in chats. For example, when me and Verp would have a go at each other, we should receive a quality ban for next race or something like that. That's really been the only issue. What do you guys think of
Agree.
that? Like, actually, we want to get the input of everyone in the stream as well. If we've got drivers being toxic with each other, do you think that we should give them something like a penalty point? Maybe like a
Yeah, I
5-second
think
pen or something like
I
that.
think there has to be a certain level to it, like a certain cut-off.
Yeah.
Because it gets to the point where it can become petty if you just give them a penalty for swearing at one another, like Max Verstappen. But like, you can have a conversation, maybe a bit of a shove about it. But if you go personal, then a quality ban.
Yeah, I think
Agree with that.
Yeah, and it was nice to see that George and like they may have personalities that butt heads all the time, but people get competitive, and that's what we like to see. But it may get toxic a bit too much. But I don't know. I see both sides of it. It's like, yeah, it would be good to give them penalties, but with it being a Discord chat after a race or something like that, I get it's going to get heated. But if it goes on for too long, maybe we should. Like,
Yeah, I think because you can see in the real life world too, when it comes to F1, it's because like if you guys have watched the clip with, I'm going to give a big good example of this because you have like the example one time that Lewis Hamilton called, I think it was Max in the race on fucking, he says on fucking idiot or something in the race, and then the press conference. Yeah, and then the press conference, I was attacking Lewis why he said that and all that. Why did you do that? And then Vettel came and said, when you are in that race and after a race, right after, we have so much adrenaline, so we're saying things that we don't even mean or have we're not meaning to say that to the drivers because of all of the adrenaline we have. And it's the same in the, like for me when we're doing the race, when people, like when I get a contact with a driver in the race, I can sometimes say a swear word to them in the race, like not to them, but my reaction is going to swear because you have so much adrenaline that you're saying sometimes you're saying that shit, and that's always sometimes after the race. So you can see that always on the races after we had in SPR people going at each other, and when it comes to next day, they're just they are like normal person again. They're like an other person, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it gets heated. Like, I agree with what Anders has just said in the chat. It's like maybe we should do a cool down for 30 minutes after a race. Put it in slow mode or something. Maybe even during the race, because even between quali, people are going nuts at each other, and I get it. Tempers are high. People might get impeded, but you don't really want to see it, do you? Like, you want people just keep the talking on the track. Is what we want in SPR. That's where the fighting should be. Like, understandable again. Everything gets heated after a race. Happens. Especially, it's probably going to happen even more season 2. So yeah, maybe we should look at giving some penalties out if it gets too heated, because with money on the line, it's going to get heated, and there's going to be a lot of arguing.
Very heated.
Oh yeah, so I think maybe we should do a slow mode with what Indus has said, and maybe we do give out penalty points. We'll work it out anyway between the staff and see what we can do. Release it to you lot. But yeah, I think that was a good statement from George. Got us questioning a few things. Yeah. So I think the last statement is Sam. We've still got a couple more segments after this, so thank you if you stuck with us. But yeah, last statement is Sam, so we're gonna take a look. Here we go. So this is Sam's statement. And it is. I feel like this season. Oh crap! 1 second. Rewind that back. I feel like this season I've had moments where I've been able to show my potential and what I can be worth. But I've also had moments where I've been super unlucky, and that at the race, for example, Spain or Silverstone, I really showed what I'm made of, getting P1 and P2, which is where I believe I can be finishing every race. I think this is mostly because in these races I've felt more confident to go at each other and fight more aggressively. Because it's such a wide and fast track. Confidence is sometimes what I lack, but with the practice we have through the week, I've been able to gain knowledge and how to fight certain people and what to do in specific circumstances. Yeah, see, this is why we want to implement mandatory practice, and it's going to depend on what day we should have practice, because, like you're saying there, Sam, in your statement, you don't know how to, there's sometimes drivers you don't know how to race on each track.
I actually know what we can do, because I had a plan on that. I told that to actually my base when I was in paddock some days ago. We should do, or can do, have a practice right before the race for people who can and want to.
Yeah.
And maybe and also in day before the race too, like today on this Friday.
Yep.
On the, like, I don't know, after or before the tier 2 race beginning, but before or after that you can choose.
Do you know what we could do? And it's up to these guys if they want to, if they can make the time. When we set the races up, we could just put the practice session on before the race. So we do practice session, full qual, full race. So it's there if you want to actually practice.
Yeah, we can do that too.
Yeah, because when we race and we have someone has a collision, 9 times out of 10 it's people who don't turn up to practice.
Yeah.
And like I said, from practice we learn how to fight different people and specific ways that different people have. But when I'm coming through the middle of the pack and I'm fighting against someone who I haven't seen in practice, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know where they're going to move. I don't know when they're going to break. I don't know how they fight.
See, we've got Jay saying in the chat, but some people have work, which I completely understand. Like, this is why we need to think of something like how to.
Yeah, but we hold it every day.
Yeah, we do hold practice every day. People can join, but I'm just thinking maybe we put a practice session on. Maybe, like Verb said, we do the night before. So straight after the tier 2 race, we put the tier 1 practice session on for the day after. Thursday could be tier 2 practice session. Wednesday could be tier 3 practice session, all at night. Yeah, people have jobs and kids. You would have to start earlier, very true. So we can do that. We can do like the night prior. That's when our official practice will be. But people do host practices every day, like Sam said. We do put them on. People should attend them, because it's like, this is what I think led to some of Jedda's downfalls, like in some of the races, because he's such a good defensive driver. People couldn't predict it, which has just made him veer off the track or like get rear-ended and ruin his race. Which is
when you look at the stats, though, there hasn't been a single winner who hasn't turned up to practice.
Yeah, everyone who wins turns up for practice. What's the stitch with F2? So F2 Thursdays. We were thinking 7 PM, but everyone was saying like 7:30. Like, it's either we change all races to 7:30 or all races to 7 PM. And we'll do a poll in the community. I wouldn't mind it all being 7:30. So,
yeah.
But F2 is going to be tier 3, and that's for the slower drivers. So team principals need to start working out. Is my tier 1 lineup correct? Is my tier 2 lineup the fastest it can be, so that they can progress into tier 1 and maybe win something? And do I have the right drivers going into tier 3 as well? Because tier 3 is going to be competitive. Sooner or later, all the slower drivers are going to start drifting down, and you'll not see like the margins we've been having in season 1, which is what we don't want. We want it to be as competitive as possible, but
yeah,
it's
there's big gaps in the race.
Oh yeah, because it's like tier 1 the other day. You can have the front 6 smashing it, right? 18-second gap. and I get it with pitting. It's all about strategy and stuff, and that's what stopped. That's what increased the gaps in Austria. But you got like stuff like Spain. So like by lap 37, Sam's like 3 seconds ahead, and then following that, like behind David, you've got Red with 11 seconds, George with 5, and it goes down and down and down. But there's huge gaps. No one's close. So we want Tier 1 to be the fastest, which is F1. Tier 2 is going to be F1 also, but it's going to be slower than Tier 1, obviously. And then Tier 3 is going to be F2. But because, I'm sorry, if you're fast in F2, you're fast in F1. So you should move up. Like, F2's harder, like, so you'll see who the actual, talented drivers
Do you
are.
think any Tier 3 people would go straight to Tier 1?
That's for TPs to decide, honestly. Like if you've seen someone in P1 40 seconds ahead, you'd be like, maybe I should put this guy in Tier 1 or try him out in a practice session that they'll hold. Because like, we want to get more professional because there's money going on the line now. So Tier 1 should be your fastest drivers. This was for you team principals now. Tier 1 should be your fastest. Tier 2, it's not to say the slower or anything like that, but you want a strong line up there because there's still money to win there in Tier 2. And then Tier 3, that's like your academy, that's who you want to bring up. Like, you like the look of the driver, the driving style. Get him in that season, bring them up next season if they're better than your Tier 2 current roster. I think we all get that, don't we? Like, I think that's...
Yeah.
It's all self-explanatory, but to the people who don't understand, like, there might be language barriers or anything like that, that's what we're aiming at. But yeah, what's the next? So that's statements of the drivers. So next one, we've got 3 more subjects. So again, thank you for everyone who stayed with us. Thank you, Sam and Vert, for staying in here.
No worries.
These next 3 are going to be quite fast.
Yeah.
Sections. So
speed run.
So this is our 5th question of the night. Who is going to win the final race for tomorrow?
This isn't going to be a quick question. Oh god.
Who's going to win the Tier 1? Yeah, alright, so this is our final long question, and then we've got 2 quick fire ones. So who's going to win the final race tomorrow at Abu Dhabi? And also, please make sure that you're tuned in for that, because it's going to be nuts. It's going to be mega.
Oh god. Don't make me nervous.
It's all down to the wire. It's Abu Dhabi 2011.
Yep.
God, yeah. I think, well, I've got to win, to be honest. And I'm not going to knock my confidence. I'm going to say me.
So Sam's going with himself.
It's not going to be me, I know that. Because
realistically, I think it'll be CJ.
I'm not going to win because I think I can win, but I'm not going to win because I think George's going to hold me up for Sam. That's
what?
Thinking. Yep, I think that's going to happen tomorrow.
What? Where did you get that thinking from?
Because he wants you to win tomorrow, and he's your teammate next season.
That could happen.
He signed us out.
So.
Was it?
Yeah, he's gonna try and hold me up. I don't think Sam is gonna win, but I think CJ is gonna win because I think CJ is gonna be further. But if I'm just saying, if I manage to go away from George, because I think George's gonna hold me up. I know he's gonna hold me up. I just know it. Either way, he's not Sam's teammate this season. He's still gonna be his teammate.
Yeah.
But if I can get away from George and with CJ, and me and CJ have done practice together, and CJ and both, if I can be with CJ, I know I am faster than him in Sector 3. I know that. So if I can be with CJ, I think I can win.
So Sam thinks himself and Bert thinks himself. With me, right, there's 3 drivers I'm thinking of. Bert, Sam and CJ. No, but there's another 3 drivers I'm thinking that can win this, and is David here tomorrow? Is David racing?
No,
I don't think he is.
Right, so
no,
David,
he's not. I have talked with him.
So you've got DRK. That's a threat that everyone keeps forgetting about. George as well. No one's seen how fast he is. That could be an Alpine 1-2, and constructors, they need that to win. But they just need they need Ferrari, Red Bull, and Mercedes to all DNF. That's how Alpine win tomorrow. You have to get a 1-2 fastest lap and have them all DNF.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's crazy. That Jay Matthews has predicted a CJ win with a Sam wheel disconnect.
Oh,
Sam, you've got to get your wheel sorted.
I got a new wheel, so hopefully that doesn't happen. If that does happen, it's going to meet my grass outside the window.
But yeah, I think it's gonna. It could be anyone's. It's literally Abu Dhabi 21. It's between. I'm gonna give you the 10 drivers it's between for tomorrow. So it's Sam, CJ, Verp, DRK, George, even Red might be decent there tomorrow. Let's have a look at the list. We have a list of who's driving. Also, if you're tier 2 and you want to reserve in it and you've not yet checked in, make sure you check in. Race day. Noah Hooves is fast. We've seen him racing, he's good. Berger might win it, we don't know. Robe's there, she's already won in T2. You've got Danny as well.
She won Abu Dhabi, didn't she?
Yeah, Robe won Abu Dhabi. So that's a fast driver. Twisted's there tomorrow. Critchers is subbing in the Red Bull. So, Orion Exotic, can I check in? I want to check in. What team are you subbed with? Like, who you signed up with?
Depends on if he's a driver who have drove this season or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that Hoof guy won't be able to race.
Yeah, what is it? You've got Jeddah as well, Tame Super Jazz.
Orion is V-car, but Orion, have you done a race this season? Are you a new one or have a race? Because if you're a new one, you can't because you're gonna race next season.
Yeah. It's
I joined yesterday. Yeah, unfortunate, mate. Sorry, you can't. Unfortunate to say that we decided that we're not gonna put new drivers in this last final race. Sorry for that.
You still make your debut on Sunday though in the pre-season.
yeah, we're having pre-season race and practice on Sunday. It's going to be. What did we agree on? Was it short quality or was it full quality 50%? Oh
when
yeah,
was it again? Because I'm actually going to work that day. Actually, I have to ask.
Tier 2, we've changed the times and when we're going to do it because like we yourself, people working. So Tier 2 is going to be at 4 PM. It's going to be full qual, 50% race. This is pre-season on Sunday. Full qual, 50% race. Once that's finished, which should be about 6 o'clock? About that? I think we then do 7 PM Tier 1 pre-season practice.
Yeah, actually do that. Do 7 PM Tier 1 because then I can join because my work is ending.
Perfect. That's perfect.
My work ending at 8 PM in my time, so I can. So that's 1 hour. So then when I'm done with my work, your practice beginning on Tier 1, and I can just hop on and join and see.
Yeah. So pre-season practice will be Tier 2, 4 PM. That's when they start. Again, full qual. We'll put it all in the stream anyway, in the Discord. We'll make sure everyone knows what's going on. Orion's saying, can I go T2? I'm not that far off Imri. It's for your TP to decide. Also, I seen a message from Ollie when he said drivers are locked in. Let me have a look. I don't think people can move. We've got drivers locked in now. What I mean by that is, I don't mind if they're already in your team, if you swap what tier they're going in. It's when, say, someone in tier 2, like let's say Danny for instance, he's going into T1 and he wants to go into a T2 team when he, should be in tier 1. I don't want that. Either you stay in the same organisation or you don't swap at all. So like, let's say Ollie, you've got someone fast in T3 that you want in tier 1. Then you can just swap them if you want. You're the team principal, you do that, but there'd be no stealing from other teams sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Did it sound... Did you guys get where I'm coming from there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's like for you, the people who's questioning about that. It's like in the real life, you can take from your team, from your team, but a different tire to another tire. Like same like in a real life, you can take from one of the F2 drivers in your academy to F1 if they need to.
Yes.
That's, like with Lawson and Ferrari and Haas have done sometimes.
Exactly.
Like, is that easy?
Like Oliver Berman. Actually, no, I don't want you doing the Oliver Berman thing where he's going to Haas but he's in Ferrari. So keep it in your teams, in your F3, F1. So T1, T2, T3.
Yep.
The drivers aren't locked in for what tier they're going in, but you are locked in for what team you're in. That's yeah. So with what Orion's saying is like, can I go into tier 2? I'm like close to Imri. Yeah, you can. It's up to your team principal to decide, and this is why we're doing the pre-season practices, because then you can shut your team principal up and show him that, yeah, I deserve the T1 seat. Because it's like, if we had someone in Prima, Sam, that was faster than Berger and Fuel, I'd be like, right there, tier 2. 100%, that's what I'd do, and Berger...
You can switch that as much as you like.
Yeah, exactly. So, and if any of your team principals are arguing that for your drivers, just send them to one of us and we'll explain it to them. But yeah, so that's predictions for tomorrow. And then what is the last subject?
Signing of the season for season 2.
Signing of the season, it's George to Ferrari. Easy.
Yeah, George says Ferrari. Easy.
George to Ferrari. Bert might argue that, but the signing of the season is George to Ferrari.
Don't agree. I don't agree.
Who would you say signing of the season?
I have the fastest driver when it comes to rain, so that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm just gonna say.
I don't know. Did you not see George in Austria in the rain?
Did you see David gain 8 seconds?
Yeah, no, that was
again?
good. That was good. David was very good.
David is a god in the rain, so I think that I got David into Red Bull as a very good signing, and he's always up there at the front, either way it's dry or wet.
He's a good lad as well.
He's a good lad, and he's taking F1 game very seriously. He's in the esport team XR8, I think it was. So he's putting the work too. So.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that's it's going to be George signing the season for Ferrari, for me and Sam, and then Verb's thinking David for Red Bull, which is respectable. And then prediction for season 2. What are we thinking? Like,
David or George gonna win.
Yeah, David, George, CJ, maybe. Or Sam.
David haven't shown like in the races, and I have seen the clips back and all that. He haven't had chance to show what he's good at. And when he's coming to the full preseason, and I know I have raced with him before and all that, he's always been fighting for P1 in the other league. And yeah, like I said, he haven't. I know that David haven't shown because he always been very unlucky. Some of the races we had, like in the debut he did, got P1 at the start in Monza, but unfortunately they dropped down because he got knocked out, and then he got knocked out again by Vixel.
That's another person that's rejoined Vixel.
Like I said, George is gonna be up there, but I think it's gonna be David George fighting.
Yeah, like when it comes to teams, it's definitely I think it's just going to be it. There's like 6 teams that will be at the top.
Yep, it's going to be
even the midfield.
It's not going to be a big gap points like it is in this season. It's not going to be that.
Ollie Heath has made up story. So if I have a guy assigned for T1, but then I decide I want him in T3, would I be able to do that? Depends how slow he is. If he's faster than your tier 2 drivers, you just put him in tier 2 and move your tier 2 driver down, sort of thing. Yeah. I thought this was the Drive to Survive series, not going to lie when you announce it. Yeah, that's going to be at the end of season 2 when I've got all footage and interviews and stuff like that. It's a big project, that, so that'll be an end of season 2 thing.
Wait, Drive to Survive about season 1 you're thinking about, or is season 2?
Season 2, it's going to start season 2. Right.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what.
Man.
So we get all the. But I mean,
Yeah.
we could. You'll be a team principal, so you'll still get an interview, sort of thing. But I think we're done for tonight. I think that was a great first episode. And it was really fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I enjoy it. Very good. 1 hour and 19 minutes. We're talking. We see people. It's 15 people in here. We was on 30. Like, we love that. We love. You guys want to watch this. I hope you guys like enjoying the talks we had now, and we appreciate very much, especially with George and Dirk and all of you guys who have done the subs. Like it's really helping the server and the league. Like PB and everybody will say we want to grow to be a big league. We always going to try putting in the work and all that, and we appreciate very much that you guys subbing, because every single sub is changing every time this server for good.
Yeah. See, and with what Mindpic's just saying, and like you guys got so much money with this stream. End of the day, it's not about the money. It's about the league and the community and making it solid every weekend. No, it's been sick. Season 1's been amazing, and it'll be the final race tomorrow, and then pre-season practice, and then we've got a break then till the 3rd of January.
Yeah.
Which is we'll do another one of these though if people want to see that. You know.
Yeah. The thing is, what I want to give tips to the 18 people who's watching now, but hopefully people can say this to the other the drivers who's in the SPR. Like, if people trying to think that we thinking about why we taking money to a cash prize, why we do have cash prize to try and get make the server bigger. It's not only about that. The main reason, PB and Sam, we always talk about this, the main reason is we want to see that people putting in the work, because always when you're putting in the work, you can get prizes for that. If you put in the work and
you
have
should
the
get
motivation,
rewarded.
you have a high chance to reach the 60, always reaching the 60. Of course, you have to do some chances, like like we can all agree here, it's only like in the standings, driver standings, there's only be one who can success to get that money, but you have so many chances. Just continue to be the price. You can be up there too.
Yeah.
Every season. Constructors, I don't know how the money works there. I think it's going to be split there, but
See, I think when it comes, like, it's going to be just for drivers now, but in the future,
yeah.
like, say if we get partnered with Twitch, then constructors would earn money as well.
Same, but like same it is, like putting in the work for this race, for every race. Like, of course, if you are a guy have some situation like with works and all that, that's respectful. You just want to be here to race. That's absolutely fine too. But the people who are like thinking they want to be the top drivers, just put in the work. Like me and Sam, we are the guys who are top there, and then like me and Sam can definitely say that to manage to be up there, you have to practice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Understand.
You need to practice, show up for it, drive cleanly in the races, and just put results in. It's again, no, it's not just about the money. It's just being a solid community that just loves like competitive league racing, loves F1. We do other racing games, like we do ACC when we can. I don't know if you have seen, but that Le Mans Ultimate looks amazing on PC. It looks so good. As soon as that's console and crossplay, expect a league in here, like a division in here. But thank you, Mindpix, for coming watching. Thank you everyone for coming watching. The subs have been great. Like just the support everyone's showing all season as well. It's been sick. Season 1 has been amazing.
It's been amazing.
I wouldn't have thought it would have been this good when we started, would you, Sam?
Yeah,
when
it's
we made
literally
it.
it's the first season of a new. Like, this doesn't happen anywhere else. That it actually turns out as well as it's done.
Like,
We can definitely say that we have true drivers and community in our server. Everybody is loyal and loving the server too.
yeah, it's been amazing. Like, if you guys do want to see another episode of the Undercut before we start next season, we could even talk about how the pre-season testing went, get some clips from that, talk about
Yeah,
certain
that'd be good.
drivers. I'll do that. I'll get some clips together. But the pre-season testing is going to be streamed. I've been given the nod off the missus, so we're all good for. No, she supports the stream more. Like, she watches more than everyone. Like, she's not in the Discord, but my God, every time we go live, she's here before everyone else. But yeah, this is going to be the first episode of the Undercut. It's been really fun. Anything you want to say, guys, while we sign off?
Well, it's been an amazing show. I knew that we had lots of stuff to talk about, but it's actually been a lot more entertaining and fun than I thought it was going to be. So, just thanks to everyone who's come and watched. Hopefully, we can do another one.
Honestly, I thought it was going to be 4 of us, like 4 viewers, and us 3 just blabbing. No, it's been great.
Yeah, for me, thank you guys for watching this first podcast stream. Like, appreciate very much to every people who have joined and watched and comment and giving the subs and all that. Been a good talk with you guys and with PB and Sam for me, and hopefully, and I know that is episode 1, and it's going to be definitely more episodes, and we're going to make sure we make you guys get interest by this podcast, and we're going to do our best to make it that you guys want to watch it. So yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, tomorrow, 7 PM GMT, Abu Dhabi Tier 1 final race. Make sure you are there. Get some snacks, get some drinks. If you're racing, make sure you're hydrated. Make sure you tune in because it's a doozy. 4-way battle in the championship for constructors. 3-way between Sam, Verb and CJ in the drivers. 100% race, full quali. It comes down to this and I cannot wait. This has been SPR. Catch you later. Say bye bye, guys. Let's go.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.